Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a review on this Dyson Ball Animal 3 Plus. Here I've unboxed everything. We do have to do a little bit of assembly. We've got the power cord. The first thing we're going to do is attach the power head. So you got to be careful, it is kind of heavy. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is lay it on its back like this. Now you got to take, there's this notch here and there's just two electrical connections. They're going to go right here. You're going to line this up. And you got to slide it on, and you should hear it click into place. There. It's not a very loud click. To release it, to get this red thing out of the way, jeepers! Well, it didn't break. It's heavy, and it's, yeah, slide it in. You're going to line up this top notch. You know, this rotates. You want to line this top notch in, and then it stays. That red thing, if you pull it down, then it's going to come out. But again, it is kind of, be careful. This is kind of awkward till you get it together. So push it in. You don't really hear it doesn't really snap. Now that red thing comes up, and now that holds it into place. Now you can stand it upright. Okay, we got to assemble the hose. Okay, so now the next thing is the hose. You got to lay it right here. This part's going to go down inside. This part goes down inside this hose. And then you're going to snap this on later. So let's lay it down like this. I'm holding the hose. You're going to slide this in. It goes inside the hose. Oh, there's a release button here. See the red release button? That's going to let me slide it in farther. Okay, so keep it in the handle. Okay, bring the hose. You'll have to bring the hose up to it till it meets right there. Yeah, because that's the other end of the cord. That's the other end of the cord release. So then you're going to take this. Okay, this is tricky. You're going to first put the rod in like we talked about. I suggest putting this handle on first. It's going to make more sense. It just slides into place. Now you can line this up and slide this in until it clicks. But you got to find this groove. It's going to go in this little groove here. It does better, yeah. It does better if it's standing upright. Then you can put this latch down. Now it's installed. Yeah, and that's when you want to vacuum the floor, you do that. When you put it upright, it stays upright. Now we can wrap the cord from here to here. Okay, I've got the cord wrapped around. Now there's one more tool accessory. You're going to press this red button right here. This takes the canister all the way off. Now if you press it really hard, it opens the bottom. It's got one mechanism that does both. When you're done, close it. Now to get this top part off, you're going to push it down. That's going to expose this little lever right here. And I can take that off. Now if I want to get to this other filter, take this off, and here's that big long filter there. Snap that down. Line up the notch. That snaps into place. Make sure that snaps. There is a little clean out right here. This thing simply just moves out of the way if you need to clean something out. Now this little tool accessory here slides in from the bottom, or no, the top. This is where we can put our tools. There's like a little notch for that one to go into. And then this one like that. And now we're going to take our canister, simply put it there, and snap it into place. We got a power switch. We can turn the brush roller on and off. And we've got height adjustment. carpet, medium, and hardwood floor. And then we do have this attachment here. Looks like it's got some cardboard. Make sure you get this little piece of cardboard out so that that moves. Looks like this is air operated, so we'll give that a try also. Okay, so if you've never used a Dyson before, this is a little bit different. There's a vent up here at the top. When the vacuum cleaner is upright, you do not have any suction coming out here. There's a mechanism back here that prevents the suction from coming out there, and it sends it up the hose. But the minute you kick it over center, the minute you pull it, that mechanism changes, and now all my suction comes out down here at the bottom. I've got two switches here. First, the red one is the power button. I can turn it on. Then I can turn the brush roller on or off. So let's first turn it on. And then I can turn the... Again, when I've got it upright, when it's standing vertical, all the suction comes out this. You'll hear a bunch of air coming out that right there. And again, you just pull it. The wheels move, there's a mechanism. Okay, size-wise, with it in the upright, 42 inches. The cleaning capacity, the head is exactly 11 inches wide. Now it does say it has an 11 amp motor. So let's go see how it cleans on hardwood floors and carpets. Okay, I got a really big mess here. We've got some really long hairs and some dog hair, kitty litter, confetti. We're gonna see how well it does. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Okay, it's getting everything sucked up. There's the really long hairs. It is pretty lightweight. Moves easy. I can turn it. Yeah, it rolls pretty good. Okay, look at all of the hair that it got. And it removes all the hair off the roller. Now, some of it was wrapped around it for just a little bit, but then it does eventually remove it after a couple seconds. Wow, this thing did a really good job. Some of it's just stuck up there. I had it on this position. I could have moved it to, oh, that's a vent. How much it lets a little extra air in. Okay, let's put the switch over to hardwood floors. I'm going to turn the brush roller off. Well, it's doing a good job. Let's go up against the edge. Yeah, it does a good job against the edges also. Okay, so let's take the hose off. This can be a little tricky. You're gonna first lift this up, then you're gonna pull this up. Now, I can have this be my wand if I'd like, and I can put attachments on here. They just snap on. So I can use this extension, but I don't have to. I can take the extension off, press this button here. Now I got just a little tool. Now these go on just a certain way like that. Now when you first get this hose, it does kind of stick together a little bit. You want to make sure, and it is a super, super long hose. Wow, and the vacuum cleaner does stay pretty stationary while I'm pulling on it. Now I would just turn it on. So let's attach this thing. See how this thing does. It's pretty powerful. It uses air to spin those things around in a circle. Did a pretty good job. Now to put everything back together, you do want to store the extension inside here. So just put it in here. It helps if you just keep things kind of nice and straight. Now it's going to catch. You got to push this button. That allows it to go all the way in there. Now this gets a little tricky. Getting this thing to slide, this red thing, it needs to slide all the way down. And again, when you're in the upright position, you get a bunch of air coming out here because there's a mechanism right here that forces all the air up the hose when you're upright. When you're down, the mechanism changes and it goes down there. So kind of neat. Let's take this to the garbage and empty it out. Again, press this red button right here. Don't press it too much farther or the whole thing will come out. Okay, so again, very simple. Just press this button. You're gonna go over to your trash can and you're gonna press the button down farther and everything's gonna come out. Now, this thing actually did a really good job picking stuff up. It's just a little different as far as how things work on it. Yeah, that's all. I mean, the hair removal was absolutely amazing. Those were some super long hairs that just, it got wrapped around the roller, but then the roller has these like teeth. There's little teeth up there that are gonna grab the hair and then it's gonna get sucked up. So pretty neat little thing. It takes some getting used to. The handle, having, you know, noticing air coming out here, that's different. You know, the tools and the wand is just, takes, you know, that's probably the biggest part is the wand, putting that in and out together, and this mechanism. You know, when I'm moving a vacuum cleaner from room to room, I tilt it and then I want to move it like this, you know. You may want to pull this one. It may be a little bit better. When I was pushing it, sometimes it would catch on something and then it pops down. So that was probably the biggest thing I noticed about it. It had really powerful suction. I do feel like it got everything out of that carpet. Okay, this retails for $400. This is my first Dyson. I've got a handheld Dyson, cordless one. It's okay. It's amazing with hair removal also, but this is my first upright one. I'm kind of late to the game. These things are different. Everything about them is just different. You know, this mechanism, these balls, I'm not sure what these do. They don't tell us a whole lot about everything. Assembly was just really weird. The handle, having air come out this top part, and this mechanism down here, this is, you should see this mechanism down here. It's kind of a complicated mechanism. I see a lot of moving parts. I guess it's gonna hold up. I don't like to see that many moving parts. These things have a huge following. I see why. I see why the big following. It's they're extremely powerful, and the hair never gets wrapped around it. So I do see that advantage. To me, everything seems, you know, nothing's too. It's not the most. It seems a little flimsy plastic. Like even that, I'm like, ooh. When I close that, it's like, is that gonna break? You know. Again, my first Dyson, you know, $400 for a vacuum cleaner. I guess there are some Sharks that I've spent some money on. They do get up around the $400. They're a little more beefier, a little more, oh, what I want to say, like, they're just a little easier to operate. This one, I did not, you know, I think this will take some getting used to. You know, I was always curious when I saw the pictures. They would show this wand, they would show this hose really far away. I'm like, ooh, how are they doing that? I see how they're doing it now. That's pretty ingenious. You know, getting this, yeah, you'll get used to it. The instructions for assembly were not that good at all. This is really heavy down here. I don't think you can take that apart. Are those motorized wheels? Do they help us? I don't know. This seems really, I mean, it seems like it's engineered, a lot of engineering into it. But boy, that's just a really cheap piece of plastic. Yeah. So we're gonna use this for a while. You know, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is how they are. I'm gonna have to get some more Dysons. Even the cordless one, it wasn't this kind of, it was kind of that same plastic, but it felt a little bit better. So again, I will put a link to this. I bought this with my own money because I want to inform you, would I spend $400 on a Dyson vacuum cleaner? I don't know yet. Let me do some more testing on it. I really want to show people, I do these early videos because I want to show you, if I struggle putting it together, I want to show you where the struggle is. You know, I don't want to just show you, hey, this vacuum cleaner's together. It was actually a lot of work putting this thing together. So if you don't see that video, be sure and check out that video where I show you the assembly of this. So I'm going to use this for a while, then I'm going to do a Dyson after 6 months. I want to do an updated review. We've got lots of vacuum cleaners here. We're looking for something very specific, something easy that does really good cleaning. Don't know if this is it yet or not, but again, I wanted to show you, that one part fell off. I mean, it just was not. And these switches are different. They don't seem like really, they're just, I don't know. On the fence about this one right now. I love to see things more, just a little bit more refined. But then this is, it's a Dyson. They say it's all about refinement. So I've wanted Dysons. They just cost a lot. But I bought this with my own money. I want to see if it's something that we're going to like. Be sure and check out my next videos. I'm going to compare this to like a Hoover and a Bissell. They're different. These are completely different vacuum cleaners. So yeah, I don't know what this is. Got a lot to learn about Dyson. So again, I really appreciate everybody's support. Underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps me out. Go check out my Instagram page. I'm gonna be doing free giveaways. I just did a coffee maker this morning. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on Instagram. I have a Facebook group page. Look for the logo, Just a Dad Videos, Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. So thanks everybody for watching my video today. Underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps out my YouTube channel. Again, you can purchase all this coffee right below the video. You'll see links to them, or go to justadadcoffee.com. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Recently, YouTube just sent me my 100,000 subscriber plaque. That would not be possible without everybody's support. So again, I really appreciate it. I'm excited for this new adventure, branding my own coffee. It tastes really good, and I hope you're going to definitely like it. Again, hoping somebody asks you what your favorite cup of coffee is. It's Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. And again, thanks so much for watching the YouTube channel. Also, be sure and check out my Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. This is where I do my free giveaways. So when I'm done with my products, I do a free giveaway on there, and you can kind of see behind the scenes of how I make my videos. Also, check out my podcast, Coffee with Dad Podcast. This is where I interview different people. I love to hear everybody's story, and I just think everybody has a story they want to tell. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much. Miss Fiona always knows when I'm doing a recording.